Hello, welcome back to another The Elder Scrolls Online episode. I hope you'll enjoy it. Okay then, so apparently there are more quests related to this DLC, but we've completed the main ones, right? The final one was Against All Hope, and apparently there is, probably it's going to be more than one. Well, we'll see. But the next one is The Last Ambition, medievally at the Plaza of Portals. Because we remember from Blackwood, managed to find 3 of them.
What madness! Going into the Deadlands, to Mehrunes Dagon to spitting. Off we go! And they survived.
And we were actually wondering where the 4th one is.
Amazing! Hey friend, good to see you. This place is incredible. Investigator Vale now.
So maybe we can actually find the 4th one.
So I wasn't sure what to expect. I was nervous when Lyrinth said I had to use a portal to get here, but this is great. And you're here now, so it's even better. A lot of crazy talk about conquest, Mehrunes Dagon, and staining the world with the blood of their enemies, but nothing more about the ambitions. Ugh, it's so frustrating. I definitively could tell that Emperor Leovic had certain records destroyed. Yeah, sorry. I know Lyrinth was counting on me to come up with some clue to follow. I thought I had a lead about one of their holdings, but I hit a dead end. It seems like the Longhouse Emperors took all the information with them to their graves. Mostly helping out around Leowin, and I did a couple of small tasks for Governor Keshu, rounding up a few stray cultists, that sort of thing. Otherwise, it's been pretty quiet. Until Lyrinth contacted me, that is. She gave me the highlights. Weird Cataclysm devices, Sister Seldina, that evil Knockfrost guy. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. I can't wait to meet the Anchorite, though. I always thought about getting a mask, like the Green Hood or the Scarlet Judge. She sent one of her creepy followers to bring me messages. That Rogatina woman. Letters mostly, but Lyrinth did stop by to give me final instructions on how to get to Fargrave. I got to use a portal key. That was exciting.
The Longhouse documents were no help, and I
No,
still
we're going
haven't
back.
heard any word from my contacts. Our next chance can be found at the House of Winds.
The House of Winds? That sounds intriguing.
Meet me at the House of Winds. It's time to explore.
This guy has a cool skin.
Dagon was particularly
We're back.
interested in you at Ardent Hope.
Bro, the rat
We
is gone.
must examine your
Where did the rat go?
records.
So you're the Anchorite, huh? Neat mask.
Thanks. I like your bow too.
Let us begin.
I can talk to her.
Use the memory vessel to capture fragments of the Anchorite's recollections as the ritual progresses.
I know I agreed to take part in this ritual, but now I'm not so sure.
Ah, it's going to be fine,
My
don't worry about it.
memories all came flooding back to me. I haven't been able to make sense of a fraction of them. I'm not sure what Madam Wim will find, or if it will actually help. No, not at all. I just doubt we're going to turn up anything useful. I got 20 years of memories restored in a few seconds. It may take more than a single ritual to sift through them all. Besides, there may not be any that can actually help us. Maybe. So far, though, I've had no luck making sense of all the memories. They still feel like they belong to somebody else, you know? Hey, have you noticed that Lyrinth is more serious than usual? A little more scary? Probably nothing, right? Yeah. Strange doesn't even begin to cover how I felt when he addressed me directly at Ardent Hope. Well, go ahead and grab the memory vessel and let's get this started. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some answers after all.
Use the vessel to collect the memory fragments when they appear. I will use the Anchorite's amulet as a focus.
Is this supposed to hurt?
There, a memory fragment. Take
Got it.
She is my blood. The legacy of the Longhouse Emperors flows through her veins.
Keep going. We are close.
Another memory fragment. Take it before it disperses.
You are a tool, nothing more. Fulfill your purpose, or you will be discarded.
No, please, make it stop.
You're hurting her! Stop! Stop this now!
Foolish mortals! You try my patience!
No, no, sit.
The Wood Elf had no right to stop the ritual. It was not her decision to make. Without any other lead, the Anchorite's memories were our best chance to determine Mehrunes Dagon's plans. Now we have nothing. You seek to quell my anger by suggesting we may still salvage something from this debacle. Very well. Show the memory vessel to Madam Wim. Let her tell us what it contains before I take my leave. We have no clue as to how to find the last ambition. The ritual was halted before it could fully sort the Anchorite's memories. Only one other avenue remains open, Sombrin and Kalia. The likelihood that I can locate them is slim, but I must try. Do I seem tense?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, you and Evely seem oddly calm for creatures whose very plane of existence is under threat. Do you enjoy it here in Fargrave?
No.
Shall this sandpit be your sanctuary once Mehrunes Dagon conquers your world? Go. Deal with Wim.
The Anchorite's
Maybe in the end we actually get to fight
She has not yet come to grips
that
with the
guy.
fact that these newly restored memories belong to her. Let me see the memory vessel. Perhaps we were able to gather something useful after all. Ah, this is a very early memory. The Anchorite as a babe, hearing her father's voice. I can use this, yes. Another early memory, but this time her father's voice is cold, commanding. These fragments vibrate with emotional veracity, a signature of sorts. I can use that to scry the location of the Longhouse Emperor, or, more accurately, his soul. If you find the Emperor, you can talk to him. Get the information you need directly from Moraka himself. I sense he is imprisoned in the Deadlands, in the Brandfire Reformatory. Take the Anchorite's amulet. It will lead you to the Emperor's soul. As I understand it, the amulet was a gift from father to daughter. Its connection to Moraka is strong. Use it in the Reformatory and it will lead you to him. However, what state his soul will be in after decades of torture, I do not know.
Yeah, he's fine, don't worry.
It's my amulet and my memories.
Back to the Deadlands. At least now it's good because we've managed to unlock almost all of the way shrines. What is it? Oh, it's here. At least they're not attacking us.
Don't just stand there, Scampfoot. Hide!
Wait, this was a delve?
This is it. A wisp. Let's follow it. are trapped in this place. I don't think this is what the Longhouse Emperors expected when they made their bargain with Mehrunes Dagon. That looks like some sort of forge. I wonder if it still works.
What is
Did
this?
you hear that? It sounded like it came from the furnace. The furnace door is sealed tight. Why would my amulet lead us here?
Open the door. Your Emperor commands it.
The same voice from my memory. Emperor Morikar. There's a discharge labrum there. We need to find and charge some loose. I think we can open the furnace door by using lucents. I want to see what's inside. See if that voice really belongs to Emperor Morikar. It certainly sounded like the voice from my memory. Let's find some lucents and figure
Yeah, we
out
know
how
how
this
to use
works.
them. It
We
doesn't
need
say
to find
anything.
some lucents, preferably charged. In this case,
Yeah, it doesn't say anything new.
the door opened. All I see is a chunk of slag.
Obey your Emperor.
There's no doubt about it. The voice came out of that chunk of slag. And it sounds just like Emperor Morikar's voice from my memory. He wants us to free him. Do you think we should? You've seen this place. It's all about torture.
Bro,
think
I
we
don't
should
know.
use the souls of the Emperors into that chunk of metal. Seems like a fitting punishment for anyone who incurred Mehrunes Dagon's wrath. But we need to free them to talk to them. We need to ignite the furnace to melt the slag. I spotted 2 more discharge labrums. If we take that charged lucent and stick it in one, that might get us halfway there. We'll need to find a second lucent, though. There are 2 other discharge labrums. If we can find another lucent, we might be able to ignite the furnace. I think we need to ignite the furnace to melt down that slag. Hopefully, that will release whoever is trapped inside, whether it's really Emperor Morikar or not. The furnace has 2 other discharge labrums connected to it. If we move the charged lucent you found to one of them, we'll need to find another lucent for the second.
Yeah.
Once both are active, that should ignite the furnace.
Oh, there it is.
Look, up there, a lucent. Place the charged lucent in that discharge labrum by the wall. Over here, there's a dynamis font. Let's charge that lucent. That worked! The lucent is charged. Now place it in one of the discharge labrums. The furnace ignited. Good job.
Released at last. Who must we thank for our freedom?
This is not freedom. No.
Yeah,
Simply
it's
a
a
respite
ghost.
from the darkness. I remember the traitors at my gates, the blade of the usurper slicing through my flesh. But I hid them away. I did my best to fulfill the bargain. I am Leovic, last of the Longhouse Emperors. But who are you? You have the stink of the traitorous Varen about you. The That snake. I knew he was coming. I knew I had to take action. Preserve the plan. Keep the secret. Salvage the contingency. It started with my grandfather. But it was my father who passed the responsibility to me. It was all part of the bargain the Black Drake made with Mehrunes Dagon. We would prepare the 4 ambitions.
It would be cool if we get to fight Mehrunes Dagon.
Forever. I took action. I moved the ambitions to new vaults. Safe vaults. But before I could do more, the usurper murdered me. And how did Mehrunes Dagon reward me? By locking me away in a block of metal. And the secret of the Longhouse Emperors died with me.
I still taste the blood of my enemies, those I crushed beneath my heel. This prison is an insult. I am a conqueror, a god in my own right. My teeth have shred the flesh of hundreds, thousands.
Say so.
I demand the respect I deserve. Has the mortal world already forgotten the name of Durkaroch, the Black Drake, first of the Longhouse Emperors? The plan was mine. Mine! The blood of the Reach sings with fury in my veins. How dare Mehrunes Dagon betray my legacy? Lies. You have the tongue of a liar, and I will rip it from your mouth. I will not be swayed by your words. I won't let you betray me. The power promised by the Pact is mine by right. You cannot have it. Away with you!
An eternity of agony. This was not what the Prince of Destruction promised. I did everything the Black Drake commanded. Everything the High Priest
The other one?
And I gave precise orders to my son. So why the torture? And why is the weapon here? Daughter? You mean the weapon? Why have you brought her here? You cannot let her fall into the hands of Mehrunes Dagon. He reneged on his promise to us. I see no reason to keep our part of the bargain now. You did not know? The girl is one of the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes.
Wait, she's the...
She's not
Fuck.
like the other 3.
Bro. So she's an ambition as well?
Of my own to the High Priest's ritual. She is not just an ambition. She is my contingency. An emperor never relies on a single strength. We were
Oh my
promised
God, man.
power if we delivered the ambitions at the appointed time. But Daedric princes are not to be trusted. So I prepared Mairead as a weapon that could deal with Dagon, should the need arise. My daughter, the 4th ambition, she's the key. Along with the other ambitions, she
It's
can
gotta be a
afford
lie.
the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon. That was my contingency, in case the Prince of Destruction lied, and we needed to send him back to the Deadlands. The Anchorite, is that what you call Mairead? Ha! Use her and the ambitions. Bring my vengeance to the prince who betrayed us. Go to the Isle of Joys, a retreat not far from
What is
here.
that?
All the details are there. Ah, someone comes. My ambitions.
I'm an ambition? One of those people Lyrinth was talking about? How is that possible?
We
I
were
don't know.
property or
Apparently.
Morcar.
Sombrin, no!
Oh, there they are.
You are what we created you to be.
You wanted a weapon? Then taste my power.
Oh, Sombrin.
Shit.
Why?
What?
I almost decided not to accompany Lyrinth, but now I'm glad she insisted. How else would I have gotten
Sup,
the
dude?
opportunity to punish the Longhouse Emperors for what they did to us? Finding the last ambition? That's just a welcome surprise. I have no interest in more of their lies, and neither should you. I gave the Longhouse Emperors exactly what they wanted, my power. Besides, they'll reform in this place eventually. I just couldn't allow them to corrupt the last ambition. Those men were evil when they were alive. Do you think an existence of torture in the Deadlands would change that?
Probably
The
not.
last ambition needs to learn from Kalia and me. I sense that same power inside her, that courses through us. We belong together. A fantasy. We can't hope to stand against the Prince of Destruction. Look, I've learned a lot since last we spoke. Too much to explain and too little that you would understand. It's time for the ambitions to take our destiny in our own hands.
Calm down, bro.
I didn't think Sombrin was going to do something so dramatic. You have to forgive him. He's been very intense lately. I'm not sure how else to describe it. When we first arrived in the Deadlands, he insisted he could help me control my powers, that I could practice without fear of hurting anyone. But lately he's been different. Almost desperate. He spends most of his time reading that strange book, searching desperately for answers. He's obsessed with our power, trying so hard to understand it. But the more frustrated he gets, the more he pulls away. And now, this. I'm worried about him. You must remember, the book Evely gave him, Lyranth called it the Mysterium Xarxis. He's become obsessed with it. He's sure the answer to controlling our powers hides somewhere among its pages, and he pores over them at every opportunity. Not in the same way. I don't think he's having dreams or anything. Sombrin's always been passionate, but since Destron died, his rage has been growing, and the frustration and desperation makes that rage harder, sharper. And what he just did... I've tried, but he wants to protect me. He doesn't want to burden me with the weight he's carrying. I think he needs to work this out for himself. I just hope he can do that soon, before he lets that rage and frustration destroy him.
Well, let's see what she has to say.
Sombrin. He seems familiar. But why did he destroy the Emperors?
Well, they were ghosts
There's
anyway,
much
so
more
it doesn't
I wanted
matter.
to ask, especially of Morikar. I can't quite bring myself to call him father. But what Morikar said, is it true? Am I an ambition? Maybe. But familiar or not, they're still strangers. We came here for answers. And while I learned something, it feels like all I got was more questions. Right. Morikar said the answers were waiting at the Isle of Joys. I have no idea where that might be. Look, your friend Evely wants to talk to you, and I need a moment to think this through. But don't worry, I'm with you to the end. I promise.
I am not all right with what just happened. Lyranth and I managed to find Sombrin and Kalia. We convinced them to come with us. But I had no idea he was going to explode those poor ghosts. Did I hear correctly? The Anchorite is the lost ambition? That's just... Did you have any idea? Well, I guess that makes it easy enough. Now we know where all the ambitions are. Did you learn anything else before Sombrin blasted them into non-existence? Wait a moment, I know that name. Remember Lyranth had me comb through the Longhouse Emperor's documents? That name was listed as one of their hunting retreats. But I couldn't find any other information. Do you know where it is? That's why the map didn't make sense. It wasn't a map of Tamriel. It's the Deadlands. All right, my friend. Let's go see what we can find at the Isle of Joys. Mehrunes Dagon could move against us at any moment.
You're one of us, Anchorite, an ambition. Do you know what that means?
I don't know a lot of things, it seems.
I can answer your questions. Come with us to a place meant only for ambitions. I'll show you.
No. We need to stay together.
I'm sorry, Lyranth. I need to do this.
Okay,
Damn it.
you go.
That was a mistake that may cost us dearly.
If I were the Anchorite, I'd want answers too.
Yeah, true.
I still have a bad feeling about this, though. Something about Sombrin was off. I don't remember him being so quick to anger back in Blackwood. As much as I want to, no. Someone has to investigate the Isle of Joys. We should stick together and take care of that. The Anchorite, though, she'll be all right, right? Good to hear. I barely know her, so I wasn't sure. Besides, Kellia's with them. She'll keep Sombrin from doing anything too crazy, I'm sure. We just have to trust that the Anchorite knows what she's doing. Everything will be fine. Now let's go!
Mortals. Always so unpredictable. As annoying as that is, perhaps that's what keeps me so interested. You and Evely head to the Isle of Joys. See what you can find there. I will follow the Anchorite. I want to keep an eye on Sombrin. No, and his erratic behavior worries me. Mortal minds were not meant to read the Mysterium, Xarxes. I'm wary about him separating the Anchorite from us as well. We're going to need her once you determine the nature of this contingency plan. My reaction is irrelevant. The Anchorite recently had her memories returned to her and has yet to make sense of them all. Now she discovers she's also an ambition of Mehrunes Dagon, and a tool of a father she didn't know. I understand her motivations. Have you not realized after all this time that I have my ways, little mortal? I found Sombrin and Kalia once. I can do so again. In the meantime, you and Evely should search the Isle of Joys. We must discover this plan that Emperor Morikar spoke of.
Okay, can you fast travel out of here? I guess we can. I don't want to walk all the way back. And we should also pick those quests, honestly. If we find them, how many can we keep? We can keep 5 more. Cause 100% we will we'll forget about them.
That's the island over there. This portal should get us across.
Okay.
Imperial ruins. This must be the Isle of Joys. The documents describe the Isle of Joys as a hunting retreat. They must have hunted you lead.
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
That ring looks a lot like the Anchorite's amulet. It might be important. Right, this was a productive trip. At least Emperor Morikar's ghost didn't lie about leaving stuff here. Let's review what we found. Yeah, I noticed that straight away. Maybe they were part of a set, and this one was Emperor Morikar's? And look, it has some weird runes etched into the surface. It might be important. Hold on to it. What about that journal? Let me see. The Ego Mimic is some sort of name? Says it has the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon. That's huge. But whatever we need to access it isn't here. It's in the Anchorite's vault. I still can't believe she's an ambition. What about that map? Didn't we explore all the vaults in Blackwood? Wait a moment.
Yeah.
I did read about one other vault. Doom Vault Volpanaz. It was cracked open and ransacked during Varen's revolution. So I assumed any ambition inside it was long gone. Really? You explored another vault without me?
Oh, I guess we have to go back
Bad.
to that vault.
What did you find? Tell me there was something there that connects to all this. Did you get to search it all? I guess if you'd found the key to a weapon that could banish Mehrunes Dagon in there, you would have told us about it. Well, we can't give up now. This is still worth looking into. Maybe this mark indicates a hidden portion of the vault that you didn't spot last time.
Oh, so we're going back to
Have to
Blackwood?
at least try. I'll meet you there.
So it says to go over here. Anyways. I guess let's travel back. If there are any other main quests, most likely we'll have to activate another scroll for them.
I guess this is a fight now.
I think it's in Blackwood though, but I don't know where it is because it's not marked on the map. So I have to go through all of the steps, and through each portal. Or I guess you can fast travel right to Blackwood. See if we fast travel to Blackwood, what happens. Maybe the marker will update. Oh, there it is. Well, isn't that the place where we found one of the companions? It has to be. Doom Vault.
Good, you're here. Let's find the spot indicated on the map.
Yeah, it's here.
What happened to this place?
It's supposed to be down here? Oh, it's here actually. What is that? So we're here, right? This is here? Here? That's outside of the map. The fuck? Oh, there we go.
Those runes are similar to the ones on the ring. Then I knew that ring was important. Oh.
Search the hidden chamber.
Is this where the anchorite used to live? It looks like someone else has been. That's Sombrin's diary. I guess he and Kalia spent some time here. Did he write down anything that can help us? So Sombrin and Kalia came here at some point, after they left us and went to the Deadlands? I wonder what they were looking for. So, anything good in Sombrin's diary? He's not on the same level as the writer of the Investigator Vale stories, but his writing isn't bad. Interesting. Does he know about the Ego-Nimic? It doesn't seem like it. He just says he thinks something important is inside that chest. Hey now, positive thoughts! Let's examine the chest. Maybe the ring will help. It got us into this hidden chamber. Who knows what else it can do? This enchantment looks powerful. Hey, there's an
it worked.
indentation on the lock. See if the ring... That's... unusual. I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Mortals. That fool ambition.
Oh my, what happened now?
You both need to come with me. Sombrin has turned to Mehrunes Dagon and he plans to take Kalia and the
What?
Anchorite with him. We must stop him.
What is happening?
How clear must I make it, little mortal? He has Kalia and the Anchorite and is attempting to force them to go with him.
Why?
He plans to present them all to the Prince of Destruction. We must get to an Ilarch summit and stop him. When I left
I don't know, man.
Preview, Sombrin was attempting to wrestle power from each of the other ambitions and take it for himself. He will turn that power over to Mehrunes Dagon unless we intervene. Quickly, through the portal. There is no time to waste.
Well, I guess we gotta kill him.
Portals! I think I'm finally getting used to them. Let's go.
Back to the Deadlands.
As before, the
I've been here
properties of this
before.
cursed mountain play havoc with my magic. Better if you make your own way
Let's
from
ride!
Nice.
Stupid Sombrin. Making us run all the way up this thing.
Over here, mortal. Sombrin took Kalia and the Anchorite through that door.
Sombrin, stop! This is insane! We're not coming with you!
Damn it, you found us. This is not your concern. Only
Uh-oh.
Dagon can teach us, help us control.
Why is it so cold?
It's all in his book. But I can't let you interfere. Destron, deal with them.
Destron?
The fuck?
Sombrin! What have you done?
I must obey. You will not pass.
I mean, look, even at this chamber, it's really nice. Well designed. The fuck? Bro, okay, that's the wall. Where the fuck are you going to go next? Outside of the map? No, it's moving this way now. I have ranged weapons as well.
Sovereign will save us.
Stay still, bitch. Another companion item. Increases ultimate regeneration. We don't have an ultimate though.
Leave her alone!
Where is he at?
Sombren didn't expect you to fight back, Anchorite. Well done.
What did I just do?
We should go too. I will summon a portal to take us to Fargrave.
I didn't know I could do that. Open a portal out of thin air. I just couldn't let Sombren keep hurting Kalia.
Yeah, he's mad, man. I don't know.
I guess that proves it. I really am an ambition, whatever that is. I'm not sure. I just shoved him somewhere, away. Come on, let's get out of this place. Liren's portal looks extremely inviting right about now.
I can't get up there.
Kalia and the Anchorite will be safe here. Come, little mortal. Let's talk. I did not expect Sombren to turn against us, or for him to try to take the power of the remaining ambitions. He now possesses the power of Destron and Kalia as well as his own. If he hands that power to Dagon, neither of us will like the results. I am still considering
Staff
our
of Fallen
options.
Ambition.
At least we have the Anchorite, and
Flame
she still
staff.
has her
Yeah,
powers.
useless.
That is enough for now. You did well, mortal. Against all odds, you continue to prevail. Take this with my gratitude and prepare for what comes next. Now
So there is
that you
more.
confer in the relative safety of Madame Wim's establishment. Tell me what you discovered on the Isle of Joys. Did the spirit of Emperor Morcar speak true? Is there a weapon that can be used against Mehrunes Dagon? Let me see the documents you found. I am
Ambition
familiar with
collector.
mimics, but not this ego mimic. If it truly has the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon, then no wonder the Longhouse Emperors kept it hidden. And what did you find in the Doom Vault? Interesting. And you found this in the vault? The one Morikar claimed belonged to his daughter? Then show it to the Anchorite. Perhaps she can remember something and ascertain its purpose. We will need some advantage the next time we face Sombren. Our best hope lies in the Anchorite now. Show her the Daedric relic you recovered from her vault. Let her study it and extract its secrets. Perhaps some of her memories will become clear when she examines it. Simply put, Animic is a Daedra's true name. Some of us have many, others only one. If another knows these secret names, they can wield great power and influence over the Daedra they belong to. Mortals use them in their incantations to compel us. As a guess, it might be a stronger, more potent version of Animic. If we gain access to it, we might be able to weaken Mehrunes Dagon. Perhaps even banish him to the darkest corner of the Deadlands, as the Longhouse Emperors intimated. As we have discussed at length, friendship is an alien concept to my kind. I cannot comment on why mortals do the things they do, and I see little point in spending time agonizing over what could have been. Our time is better spent devising a plan. Let us solve one problem at a time, mortal. The relic first, then Sombren. He has studied the Mysterium Xarxes and gained the power of 2 of the 3 remaining ambitions. He will make his way to Mehrunes Dagon's side as soon as he is able. Between his research and the knowledge Sombren already had that helped Kalia control her power, he apparently figured out a way. Remember, he saw Vandacia absorb Destron's power. He may have extrapolated, or he found something in that cursed book.
Oh, even this one gives 101,000 experience points. Awesome. So well, we've managed to complete another main quest. Hope you guys have enjoyed it.